all of us could make a hamburger. All of us could operate, build a hamburger stand and survive. But very few of us could build McDonald's. In life, you'll come up to these moments in time that your life will change. The difference is the skills are different. The mindset is different. The education is different. So the basic skill on this side, according to my rich dad, was you have to sell. You cannot be an entrepreneur if you cannot sell. And that scared the crap out of me because, I'm Japanese. I'm really a shy person. And my rich dad looked at me and he says, "You're shy, huh? Big fucking deal. What are you going to do about it?" I said, "Well, I just don't, I just don't like rejection. I don't like this. I don't like that. And I could kill people, but I couldn't talk to them." So my rich dad's pressuring me. I said, "I don't want to sell," because on my poor dad's side, the Japanese side, salesmen are scum, salesmen are crooks, salesmen are con men. And on this side, sales, you have to have the ability to sell. Can you handle rejection? Can somebody say no to you, and can you come back? And I didn't want to do that. I'm a very shy person. So he says, that shyness is killing me. So then he says to me, "Finally, this is where you guys would fit in." He says, "How's your sex life?" And I said, "Terrible." He says, "Because you can't sell." There's two things about real estate: debt and taxes. Debt and taxes. Now, guys like, I don't know if you guys can, but anyway, when you look at an employee, this is all over the world, the employee pays 40% of their income in taxes. I don't care where you are in the world. It's pretty standard. A doctor, a lawyer, or a small business guy, like a guy who owns a little taco stand, he or she is paying 60% in taxes. So one of the hard things about people starting their business, so they quit their job and they move down here. So my rich dad explained that to me. He says, "You see, that's the trap. That's the trap." So here I'm 27 years old, still a Marine. And I said, "So what happens on this side?" He says, "On this side, these guys pay 20% in taxes." And I said, "What do these guys pay?" He goes,
Zero.
And the reason that inspired me to move over here is because I wanted to come on this side. The way you pay zero is real estate. I'll give you the number. It's all in the zeros. So if you have $100, that's 2 zeros. You have $1,000, 3 zeros. If you have 10,000, it's 4 zeros. You have 100,000 is 5 zeros. $1 million is 6 zeros. On this side here, I wanted 9 zeros. I was not going to be a rich man until I made $1 billion here in debt. On this side here, I want as much debt as possible. I know Dave Ramsey says live debt free. Yeah. That's good for these guys here. But on this side, it doesn't work for me. I had to learn how to invest in real estate. And I said, "Well, how do I learn to buy something for nothing?" He says, "When you do that, you'll be a rich man." He says, "When you don't need money, you're a rich man." Okay, so when people say, "Why do you invest in real estate?" It's because you can use debt and you pay no taxes. Like gold, silver, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all that. It's because the Fed cannot mess with it. I don't trust the Fed. And everybody says, "Don't fight the Fed." I'd rather be the Fed. I just don't trust them. But I like the way they'll give money out. The Treasury, which is Yellen, and Powell, the Fed guy, they give out so much money. I just go in there and borrow it. Thank you, Jesus. And the interest rates are so low. Oh my God.
Yeah,
the
right now.
trouble is, it's going to make the poor poor.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what disturbs me. Yeah, but you'll also see homelessness increase. Thomas Jefferson warned about this. He says that if you have a central bank, which the Fed is a central bank, you'll see homelessness increase. Because the central bank or the Fed, which is the third one, is only designed to make the rich richer. So that's why guys like me make so much money, is because the only way money comes into existence is I can walk up and borrow $30 million. The average guy can't get a credit card. Do you know what I mean? So the gap gets wider and wider and wider.
Yeah.
Because so many people went to school and they tried to get this job, and then the taxes rip them to shreds. And then they fire you if you don't take the jab for the COVID shot. You don't wear a mask, they screw with you. So they just mess with you. So as a Marine Corps veteran, I came back and I said, nobody's ever going to do that to me again. Nobody. What I invest is gold, silver, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and bullets. Okay, number one, the reason you want gold, silver, Bitcoin, and bullets, you don't want to be part of the Fed or the Treasury. You want to be outside the system. And silver is my favorite, with a couple of reasons. Gold is for storing. So I have a lot of gold. But silver is for spending. Silver and bullets. So if the shit hits the fan and the dollar is all in pieces or it's all screwed up, people will always accept silver. But I like silver because it's practical also. Just remember, the US dollar is debt. The US dollar became debt in 1971 when Nixon took the dollar off the gold standard. So today, the only people getting rich are people who use debt as money. So I can borrow. The reason I told you about, I got $1 billion in debt is because I know how to borrow money. And other people like Dave Ramsey are saying, well, save money and cut up your credit cards.